Previously on Transformers Prime. Why rule only one world when I can rule two? Megatron has managed to accomplish the first phase of his cyberforming of Earth. The construction of his fortress.
In Jasper, Nevada. I don't get it. Why here?
Because the Decepticons have discovered the location of our base.
Come, my Armada! Attack!
The base is lost. We must disperse to avoid capture.
Special Agent Fowler to Air Defense Command. I need immediate combat support.
Leave no stone unturned.
Master, look who we found. Pulled from the wreckage of his ship, Wheeljack.
So, one survived. Take our guest back to the Citadel for questioning. Back to Darkmount.
This is the dawning of a new age, my liege. The reign of Megatron.
You do have a way with words, Starscream. Make haste and unearth the Autobot corpses. Forge of Solus Prime? How is it that you have managed to materialize that, yet not the remains of a single Autobot?
Answer your lord and master. Where are their bodies?
You're hurt. But you probably look way worse than you feel. No, don't move or talk. Just power down. Get your strength back. I got you covered.
The Autobots clearly ground bridged from their base before it was destroyed. They could be anywhere.
We must initiate global surveillance, my lord. Send search and destroy teams to every sector of this planet.
Soundwave, monitor all Earth-based transmissions for any sign of Autobot communication. With each other, or with their human counterparts.
Master. Foolish humans. I shall deploy the Armada.
That won't be necessary, Starscream. Not when we can engage our enemy with newfound might. new power dominates your world. Any further attempts to attack me will be met with even greater force. Your leader should be advised that my fusion cannons possess enough firepower to decimate any densely populated area of my choosing. I would in all likelihood set sights on your nation's capital, for starters.
Point taken. Now, what do you want from us?
Nothing, Agent Fowler. The Decepticons mean no harm to humanity. We merely desire a place to call home.
No offense, Megatron, but I'm having a tough time swallowing all this, since you seem so bent on plastering humankind under molten steel.
Agent Fowler, I admit that war brings out the worst in me. But the conflict with the Autobots is now over, and our quarrel has never been with your kind. Now that the one true enemy of the Decepticons is no more, my only wish is to coexist on this planet with the human race. Peacefully. Together, Agent Fowler, I believe that you and I can make that dream a reality.
You too have a way with words, Master. I almost believed you myself.
Earth is our planet now, Starscream, and we shall finish what we started. Humankind has no idea what lies ahead for them.
Yes, General Bryce. Special Containment Protocol G-1000 has been executed as planned. Evacuation of Jasper, Nevada was 100% successful. As far as its citizens or the media are concerned, the threat was a meteor shower, and the town is to remain quarantined until the resulting radiation levels can be dissipated. Sir, any form of retaliation would be too risky. I just need more time. Yes, I understand.
Agent Fowler, those medical supplies still haven't arrived. We have wounded men who need...
Doing the best I can, Nurse Darby. Been a little busy juggling a bunch of nuke-happy generals who don't seem to care if they blow Nevada sky high. And a Decepticon warlord who wants to make nice now that the Autobots are in the scrapyard. Megatron's opinion, not mine. He's feeding me a load of horse pucky, trying to crush our spirit.
Still no word from anyone?
Listen, no contact only tells me that the main comlink went down when the base was pounded into pancake batter.
But if I could just call Jack?
You know it's too risky. So do the bots. The cons could trace any cell phone signal.
Then take me home. If Jack can't call, that's where he'll look for me.
Jasper's under complete con lockdown. Nobody's getting back in there. The only ones who can fix this mess are Prime and his bots. I'm sure they're out there, keeping a low profile. They gotta be.
Scanning. Negative. No Autobot recognition.
Clear.
Too close. But your paint job did the trick. The comms uplink is still down. B, I realize Optimus sent us all to different locations to make us harder for the cons to find, but if we don't know where in the world anyone else went, how are we gonna find him? Right, just keep heading toward Jasper. Toward Megatron's giant fortress.
I never knew there were so many Rockies.
Miko!
Whoa!
No cell phone. You know the rules.
Dude, I wasn't calling anyone. Just playing a video game I already downloaded.
Sorry, I guess I'm a little on edge.
Where are we headed anyway, Bulk? You got some sort of plan?
We're following standard record protocol.
Which is...
An emergency plan we followed during the war, in case any wrecker got stranded or separated from the unit. We'd always rendezvous at the exact same set of coordinates. If Jackie's still alive, he'll be there.
Don't stop now. I was just beginning to enjoy myself.
Believe me, Wheeljack, there is more where that came from. And you will tell me the location of your compatriots. No matter what it takes, or how long.
Like I told you, they weren't expecting me. They never bothered to fill me in. So go ahead, knock yourself out.
How may I serve you, Lord Megatron?
Assemble a team and disembark for Cybertron immediately. While hunting Autobots remains paramount. We must not squander the opportunity to recover any Iacon relics left behind in the chaos. For all we know, Optimus Prime is out there somewhere, planning to do the same.
It's okay, Optimus. You're with me. Smokescreen.
How did I get here?
When we were evacuating the base, just as the cons opened fire, it was my turn to ground bridge away. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't let you face Megatron's army alone. So I snuck back. But that's when the blast hit, and the whole joint came tumbling down. But I managed to pull you from the wreckage before the cons dove in, using the phase shifter, which I managed to snag in all the confusion back on Cybertron. I'm sorry I defied your orders. We're safe here, but we're down so deep no one can pick up our signals. I'll have to scout above ground if we want to have any hope of finding Ratchet.
No. No hope.
What do you mean? The doc's the only one who can get you patched up. Optimus.
What if Jasper wasn't evacuated in time? She could have been hurt, or taken by the cons.
Jack.
And even if she did get out, she's got to be worried out of her mind, not knowing where I am.
Jack, calm down. We'll get back to Jasper, find a way to reach your mother, and the rest of the team. Stay here. Could be a con on our tail.
Sorry, Mom. I'd call if I could. One text couldn't hurt, could it?
Master.
Send in the troops. And Soundwave, I want a live feed.
Jack! With Arcee, safe, love you. Agent Fowler, Jack's alive!
Scrap.
civilian. Jack!
I am so toast. Smile, Jack. You're on Decepticon TV.
Master, we have a visual.
How long does it take to exterminate a lone Autobot and her human pet?
Well, in my experience...
Not a riddle, Starscream.
Sorry.
Over there.
Not the best cover.
We're not here to hide.
Hey, guys! Unleaded or diesel?
Let's roll before they send reinforcements.
Come on, fellas, put your backs into it. The Apex Armor. Our illustrious leader will be pleased. Now, any sign of that phase shifter? I really liked that thing.
Sir.
By the Allspark.
Well, did any of the surveillance data survive?
A shame. We might have at least learned the direction in which Arcee and the human fled.
Clearly, we need to improve our methods of hunting Autobots and build upon the tactical advantage that we've managed to secure.
Lord Megatron, I am ready to return to Darkmount, and I'm certain you'll want to see what I've uncovered.
Soundwave, open the space bridge portal. I find myself in urgent need of good news. So please, Knockout, tell me that you found something useful.
Some things, my liege, and someone.
He
advantage I need.
Incoming ground bridge request from Scotland.
Wheeljack, what happened? Where are the others?
Having a swell time taking the long way home in Ultra Magnus's boat, I'm sure. Miko included.
I wondered what was taking so long with those sodas.
Did you secure the Predacon bomb?
The beast hunt kinda imploded, Doc.
Well, I just got wind of another con hotspot, right outside of Taos, New Mexico. Since Prime's unit isn't back from oil country...
Raph, set a bridge for Fowler's coordinates. You, roll with me.
Not today, all right?
If you're all right sending me out there alone.
Alone's how I prefer to roll.
Wheeljack, you do not want to make me abandon a complex equation to venture outside my comfort zone.
Fine. But in case you haven't figured it out, I don't play well with others.
Scrap.
Know what I love most about Viacon troopers?
They're easily distracted.
Sure you weren't a wrecker?
You sure you don't play well with others?
Nice shooting, Tex.
Hey, Mom. What's up?
Nurse Darby, what brings you here?
The medical supplies you so graciously offered to donate, that Jack keeps forgetting to bring home. The hospital appreciates your generosity, Agent Fowler.
Please, call me William.
Guys, I found a Predacon talon in a museum. Scientists were totally stumped when they excavated it in 1922, so it's been in storage.
But we're fresh out of beast hunters.
I didn't choose emergency as my vehicle mode for laughs.
Not sure you need a bot.
Maybe you should all just wait for Optimus.
I'll have you know, Nurse Darby, I was an Army Ranger and federal agent for Unit E 3 decades before I ever heard the name Optimus Prime. I'm more than equipped to handle a milk run. In fact, why don't you tag along?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, absolutely not. Mom, I don't want you anywhere near anything con. It's not
safe. Is my teenage son seriously going to tell me that it's fine for him to travel all the way to Cybertron, but his mother can't be trusted to go on a
milk run?
A milk run?
No, it's just you're lactose intolerant, and I...
Come on, Agent Fowler.
performed well, my pet. This will be a splendid contribution to the spawning of your Predacon brethren.
My liege, we've located another of Shockwave's Predacon energy signatures. Weak, but steady.
Excellent. Knockout, do not return empty-handed.
Moi? Don't know the meaning of the word.
Isn't empty-handed 2 words?
You would know. Or did your missing armor turn up?
Why, you wheel-bound...
Starscream, you have failed me enough for one day. Assume the task of monitoring for Predacon energy signatures at once.
Yes, my liege.
I'm sure you'll find the gig as invigorating as I did, Screamer.
Shockwave has initiated the cloning process with the specimens gathered thus far. The Predacon currently among us will be but the first of a new wave of Beast Machine super soldiers.
What are you lurking about for? Get back to your kennel! You mindless brute! Look what you've done!
You're awfully quiet, Wheeljack.
I've never been one for chit-chat.
Why do you pretend? If you really wanted to roll alone, you would have hit the open road today, but you didn't. You called for a bridge back to base.
Hey, don't assume you know me.
I'm not assuming. Now, care to chit-chat about what happened out there?
What did I tell you? Milk run.
With one cranky cow.
The curator? Acted like he was guarding the Mona Lisa instead of some prehistoric lugnut that's been gathering dust since Harding was president.
I have to say, Agent Fowler, you handled him well. I was quite impressed.
Nurse Darby, I'd say that puts you one step ahead of my ex.
Divorced, huh?
Yeah. What about you? What's the story with Mr. Darby?
More like a saga, but one I'm sure you've heard before.
I have a bone to pick with both of you.
Run!
Kick back, relax, and enjoy the scenery. Knockout to Lord Megatron. I have secured 1 vintage Predacon Talon, plus 2 of the Autobots' pets for you to employ as hostages, lab experiments, well, any way you see fit. So go on, Big M. Tell me you love me more than Starscream. Mileage? Hello? Too familiar?
The primitive mutt demolishes our entire communications network. And Lord Megatron intends to breed more of it? Would you two hurry? I want this fixed before our master is bothered by such distracting minutiae. Entering access override code and rebooting now. No! No!
It's really taking them a while.
Arcee and Wheeljack?
My mom and Agent Fowler. Maybe they stopped for dinner.
Isn't that what grown-ups do when they're dating?
It's what grown-ups do when they're hungry. Mom.
Guess again, Jackrabbit. And I hope you're not still thirsty, because I'm bringing back something way cooler than sodas.
I can't talk, Miko. I need to leave this line free.
Wait! Don't hang up! Did Wheeljack show? I think Bulkhead's really worried about him.
Wheeljack is fine. He's on a mission with Arcee.
Wheeljack's riding with a new partner already? That's cold.
What? No, it's just one mission. They're not partners.
I wondered how long it would take our two lone wolves to hook up.
I told you we should have waited for Optimus.
There it is. The I told you so. Well, no sell, sister. The Khan was at the museum. If we had waited, he would have snagged the Talon before Prime got there.
And given our current situation, what difference would that have made?
Hello? How long have you two been dating? Because you bicker like an old married couple.
What?
We're not dating.
Frankly, I find it repulsive. The whole idea of you fleshies interfacing. Knockout to base, requesting pickup. Again. All right, is anyone up there receiving me?
Nurse Darby. June. If this Khan gets us to Megatron's warship, the chances of the bots ever finding us decrease 1,000-fold.
Never let a Decepticon take you to a second location.
He disarmed me back at the museum. Do you have anything we could use as a weapon?
Pepper spray?
On a bot?
Guys like Magnus. I don't let them peel my paint. I peel theirs.
So if it isn't the new commander who's grinding your gears, it's Bulkhead.
Just burns me up when a record goes soft.
Look, Wheeljack, you'll always have the records as you knew them, in here. Times change, players come and go, and if you can't adapt, you'll rust. Like the bones we're digging for. Don't push Bulkhead away. If something happened to him, you'd never forgive yourself. Trust me. I know.
Knockout to base, requesting ground bridge for the umpteenth time. Come in, base. Oh, I can't drive around all night. What? Watch the rims!
Now!
Well, isn't that just grand? Did I say grand? I meant totally rude. Ah! My optics! Oh, are we playing a human game now? Because I would be happy to teach you the Decepticon version. Hide and go shriek. Ha ha ha.
June! June! Where are you?
Aha! All right, little lady, show yourself. Or I turn the snappy dresser here into a sloppy stain on the tarmac.
You reach Special Agent William Fowler. Leave a message at the Star-Spangled Beep.
Straight to voicemail, just like Mom's cell.
Maybe they went to a movie.
Okay. Running from bulk, shutting down like that. Pretty spineless of me.
On the bright side, you have plenty of backbone now.
Arcee, I need your help. My mom and Fowler may be in serious trouble.
Last chance, she-human. If you're not out here with my prize in 2.3 seconds, your boyfriend here.
Okay, first, not my boyfriend. And second, you're not laying a metal digit on him. Not if you ever want to see your precious talent again.
Where is it?
Leave her alone!
I hit it on a train car. Let us go, and I'll tell you which one.
Try as you might, you can't con a con. Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Oh, wait. You can't unfasten your belts. My bad.
Communications have been down for how long?
Soundwave practically has the dish repaired, Master.
Which is all well and good for Soundwave. But for you...
Knockout to Lord Megatron. Please come in.
See? All fixed.
Knockout, do you have the Predacon bone?
In my sights, my liege. As are a pair of Autobots riding my rear.
Understood. Just make sure you secure the specimen.
Train car would a deceptive little human choose to bury a bone? My money's on the convertible.
Get Fowler in June!
Here's where you get out. Lord Megatron, if the ground bridge doesn't open toot sweet, your specimen will belong to the Autobots.
Where are they?
In back.
Ah.
Mom. Are you all right?
The milk run turned a little sour, but Bill and I are just fine.
Come on, Joan. Sit down.
Bill?
Looks like you've been jacked, Jack. By another Jack.
Bromance trumps romance.
Glad to be your bro, bro.
You have served me well today, Knockout. Which is more than I can say for some.
It was the beast that disrupted communications, my liege. I beg you to reconsider Project Predacon. The creature is incorrigible. And void of all but the most rudimentary intelligence.
Simply put, this combination of elements could allow us to cyberform entire worlds.
Why do I feel a shockwave plan coming on?
Do not think for a moment, Starscream, that it has gone unnoticed that you left me at the mercy of the Autobots.
Master! Are you going to allow one lieutenant to harm another? Master?
I'm thinking.
I am tempted to force you to share my perception of things.
No! I only did what I thought was best for the mission. But I do feel compelled to add that it was my very error in judgment that made this happy accident possible. If I recollect, you were seeking to purge your laboratory of sensitive materials before the Autobots arrived, were you not?
Your argument is logical.
Exemplary teamwork. Now tell me, Shockwave, why does this cyber matter resemble chaos?
The basic elements are apparently unstable. I will turn my attention to correcting that.
Nevertheless, should we use this cyber matter to restore Cybertron or cyberform Earth, we would require a launch mechanism, would we not? Then we will focus all our remaining resources upon the successful reconstruction of the Omega Lock.
I've done everything I can, considering the limitations of my equipment and less than ideal spare parts. It remains uncertain if Ultra Magnus's new appendage will be fit for battle, though it should prove functional after the requisite amount of therapy.
That is all we can hope for, old friend.
You doing okay?
I'm still two-fisted.
So's Magnus.
Wait and see. The claw is gonna become his signature. You know, like the way you own that voice box Ratchet slapped in your throat? I mean, you know, everyone understands you fine. why would you even consider getting it fixed now, right?
Whoa. What'd he say?
B's kinda still attached to the sound of his own voice. His original one.
Hey, look at the bright, shiny side. Commander Magnus and Jackie single-handedly put the kibosh on Project Predacon.
Though at least one beast that we know of remains. The one who has demonstrated the ability to transform.
Predacon, we will soon plot our strike against the Autobots to punish them for the massacre of your kind.
While I fully intend to exact my revenge, Project Predacon was merely a squadron, not an army.
I see.
My liege, if you truly aspire to restore our homeworld, then I have every faith that you will resurrect the entirety of the Predacon race from the remains which lie there, so that I may lead them against any and all of our shared enemies.
We salvaged much of the wreckage of the Omega Lark, but the damage was quite severe. I would urge the selective use of Earth technology. Retrofitting its operating systems will be more efficient than rebuilding from scratch.
Then do provide Starscream with your wish list. Since Shockwave must turn his attention to the stabilization of our cyber matter, you will be in charge of acquisitions.
Prime! We have trouble brewing. The Khan staged a smash and grab at the Los Alamos nuclear plant late last night and made off with 20 tons of control rods.
What are the Decepticons looking to build?
Lord Megatron, I have determined that the synthetic energon formula provided by Knockout is the source of the instability, simply because it is incomplete.
Then make haste and complete it. We will not only require enough cyber matter to rebuild one planet, but to remake a second.
Master, excuse my impudence, but what is the logic behind ruling two worlds?
It has taken me quite some time to fully comprehend that Earth and Cybertron have always been linked. Two halves of one whole, Primus and Unicron. And that to rule only one would be to never truly rule either.
Prime! It's Khans again. In progress this time.
Coordinates received, Agent Fowler.
Let's roll.
Yep. Your ability to roll remains predicated upon further exploration of your manual dexterity.
I'm afraid that Ratchet's authority supersedes my own in medical matters.
Understood.
Ratchet, reopen the ground bridge, but ensure that the humans are kept at a safe distance, for we will be returning with a Decepticon prisoner.
Because we had the foresight to shield our new base, our captive will be unable to transmit his coordinates to the Decepticon warship.
Nor will they in turn be able to pinpoint his location.
Guess we have all the time in the world to make Mr. Personality tell us everything he knows.
The Con's surveillance chief must know a lot, right?
But Soundwave doesn't speak. Does he?
I'm not sure he even has a face.
With Laserbeak unable to triangulate Soundwave's current location, are you not concerned about what our comrade might spill?
Of one thing I'm certain. Soundwave knows when to impart information and when to withhold it.
Why is Megatron stealing human technology? What is he attempting to build? Why is Megatron stealing human technology? What is he attempting to build?
Whoa. Optimus Prime, the remix.
Oh yeah? Why don't I wipe that smile right off his face?
Soundwave, we have treated you fairly. For the sake of the natives of this planet, tell us what Megatron is attempting to build, before we are forced to rely upon less civil methods of interrogation.
Scrap this. Soundwave is no ordinary Cybertronian, inside or out. So I would strongly suggest opening him up, so we can have a first-hand look at the information recorded on his drives.
Uh-oh.
All right, he's downloading data.
No. Soundwave is erasing data.
Soundwave superior. Autobots inferior.
Is he...
His vital signs remain functional. It seems he has simply severed all communications by crashing his own drives.
Lord Megatron, I have located the one item upon this world which possesses enough raw tonnage to power the reconstructed Omega Lock, a particle collider's synchrotron.
Excellent, Shockwave.
However, the successful completion of the synthetic energon formula is proving to be far more difficult than anticipated.
Knockout first procured this unfinished shamble from the Autobot medic, did he not?
That is my understanding.
Then the most efficient means to an end may very well be to recruit that medic.
Attempting to abduct the one Autobot who rarely leaves their base. A base we have yet to locate may prove to be a challenge.
You forget that we currently have an agent within the Autobot base.
Laserbeak could reconnect with Soundwave and upload his directive to him.
Which would still require knowing the location of their base.
It is my understanding that Soundwave kept surveillance records of more than just the human children.
Prime, these recent con heists have General Bryce breathing down my neck. So I gotta get back to the barbecue today for another grilling.
Understood, Agent Fowler. And rest assured, should our prisoner return online, we will resume our interrogation.
Sounds like a plan. I'll get back to base as soon as possible.
You summoned me, Lord Megatron.
I require your services, since we anticipate an Autobot presence at our next event.
I welcome any opportunity to face the Prime again, warrior to warrior.
You pride yourself on your evolution, yet you have learned nothing! I may have lost my surveillance chief today. The Autobots have expanded their forces, while ours continue to dwindle.
Then I shall simply battle twice as fiercely.
As a beast.
I'm on my way to the base, but I just got word. The cons busted into the Solaris Particle Collider project at the South Pole.
Autobots?
What? Yep. Doc, the commander's ready.
Fine.
Bulkhead, smokescreen, remain here with Ratchet to guard our prisoner. Everyone else, transform and roll out.
Can't we throw a tarp over him? He's creeping me out.
Yeah, it's like he's watching, no matter where you go.
Would both of you stop focusing on what Soundwave can or cannot see and help me figure out what he did not tell? Like why Megatron would be interested in something believed to generate enough power to create a black hole.
Black holes. So Megatron's looking to swallow up the known universe.
And everything in it.
No! He would merely want to harness the power of something capable of swallowing worlds in order to create one. Oh my. Optimus, I know this hardly seems the time, but it may aid you in your task.
Go ahead.
I believe that Megatron may be attempting to rebuild the Omega Lock. Do we let him?
No, for you know as well as I that Megatron will use a reconstructed lock to cyberform both Cybertron and Earth. And that is one abuse of power that we cannot allow.
Understood.
The Decepticons must not be allowed to secure their target. I will engage the Predacon.
You heard your leader. Forge ahead.
think?
Ratchet, it may not be with the Forge or the Omega Lock, but we're gonna find a way to get our planet repaired.